There isn't anything in the world that you can't accomplish. I love you.
Hey guys, so before this video begins, basically this speech was given at my after graduation party. If you saw my vlog, then you did see like the clips at the graduation party, and I figured I would just make this speech like a whole entire separate video for people who do want to watch my mom and dad giving a speech, basically just talking about me, their experiences with me, and just like a lot about me, you know what I'm saying? Your boy got a little emotional because it was just some real shit. It was some real shit. But on this channel, I feel like it's right, and I just want to be able to post things like this because it's stuff that I would want to look back at when I'm older. I feel like it's like letting you guys into like my family and like personal videos like this, because basically you guys are close to me. I make videos every single day for you guys, so it's like you guys are family too, and I'm letting you guys in. And I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you haven't, make sure you do follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat. It should be like somewhere like down here on the bottom somewhere. But let's get into the video.
Why do you want to do that? Just to have cake? Or you just like, I don't know what else to do.
Okay, we want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here, because this here represents familyhood and love. This right here is showing a true representation of support, which I am totally grateful for. So I'm just gonna I just prepared a little speech, and then afterwards Patrick will say something. I remember when Patrick and I first talked about conceiving another child after Nihilus, and we were gonna wait for the fall, but coincidentally I got pregnant the following month. It's almost like Noah was like, nah. While y'all busy talking about when I'm coming and when you're gonna prepare for me, I'm coming now. And that whole phenomenon right there is totally symbolic of who Noah is. He doesn't wait for other people to do things. He just takes the initiative towards whatever goals that he has at that moment. After I gave birth to him, I was on maternity leave. And at that time, I used to go to church with my mother. When Noah was just a couple of months, we were at church. Everyone was praising and worshiping and praying even over him. And it was like he was just laying there absorbing all of his surroundings. And then there was one time that Mom looked down at him because he was laying in his carrier that we had situated between us. And she said to me, he has something special. I look at him and I see it. It's something that speaks to me. So I paused and then I asked her, well, what about Nihilus? Because he was sitting right next to me. What about him? And she said, yes, Nihilus too. But what I'm talking about here is different. And then from that point on, I was extra keen on paying mine to my sons. Fast forward to today, here we are celebrating Noah's high school graduation. And I'm proud to say that he's excelled throughout his whole high school career. The other night we attended his awards night and he received some recognition. He was also awarded 2 scholarships towards his college education. I couldn't be prouder. Yeah, good grades are fantastic. I'm proud of that, but there's something else that I'm even more proud of, and that's his character. Noah's honest, he's sensitive, he's ambitious, and one of the most admired is that he's fearless. He believes in himself and he goes for what he wants. Noah's a go-getter. He's very, very goal-oriented and has always been very mature for his age. As a result of this, in the midst of his high school career, he became an entrepreneur. I'd like to give a huge thank you to Pipa, his grandfather. Who's been there since he was born. Pipa, thank you for all the times that you babysat when they were infants, when they were toddlers, when they were preteens, all the way to teens. I'd also like to thank our ancestors, but particularly our recent ancestors, because they too played a huge role in our support system. Thank you, Mama, Janet Morales, for your love and your intense nurturing. The boys miss you. especially your Sunday special, arroz con salchichas and chicken cutlet. Thank you, Papa, Carlos Morales, for your support, for helping Mom at times with the boys, and your odd sense of humor. And lastly, to our most recent ancestor, Mima, Ghislaine Jacob. Thank you for all that you did. Thank you for your constant support. Thank you for your countless meals and for demonstrating the epitome of undying love. So Noah, as you move forward, know that you carry each and every one of us in you. And that there isn't anything in the world that you can't accomplish. I love you.
Baited me to that one. She baited me to this. I'm gonna tell you. When she said we're gonna do a speech, I'm like, wow, I got a speech written down. But you know what? I'm gonna speak directly
You
from my
off
heart.
the top of your head. Yeah, that's how you do.
I'm gonna speak directly from the top of my head, from my heart. Noah Elijah Jacob. I gave him that name. Gave him a powerful name, because when I looked at him, at the time he was born, I said to him, this guy right here is gonna be the one. Not because Nihilus Tristan Jacob is in the one, or Justin Gerard Jacob is in the one, but because all the mistakes that I've made with Justin, I didn't make them with Nihilus, and didn't make them with Noah. And so because of that, he's the perfection of the knowledge that I learned from that man right there. That's what makes him who he is. That's what gives him courage. That's what gives him the ability to be fearless, gives him the ability to do whatever he wants to do. He was gonna go to graduation in flip-flops. Why you going to graduation in flip-flops? He goes, you know why? Because I can do that.
Can.
I know who I am. He knows who he is. He defines himself. He doesn't let other people define him. He can stand aside by himself and be okay with it. With that being said, Noah is an individual who I've always taught, like I've taught Nihilus, like I've taught Justin, to always be your brother's keeper. But I spoke to Noah individually to the side and said to him, you are going to be different. And the reason why you're going to be different is because I'm going to make you a masterpiece, because I've learned. And I want you to take all the knowledge that I've learned from my ancestors, from my elder. You're going to take that and you're going to pass it on. I am proud of you. I've always told you that. There's nothing in the world that you can't accomplish. The sky is not the limit. The limit is limitless. There is no limit. There is no limit to what can be done. And you've proven that. I bought a camera a few years ago, 8-9 years ago. I want to become a photographer. Start taking pictures in the real actions. Noah comes to me one day and says to me, hey Dad, let me see your camera. I said, yo, don't break my camera, bro. This camera costs a lot of money. Don't break the camera. It was a good camera at the time. We went and got the camera, started recording. He told me that he's going to start a YouTube channel, and he's refusing to get a job for anybody. He refuses to work for anybody. Say, hey Noah, your brother here got a job, he's a supervisor over at the pool. He can hook you up. Go get a job. He looked at me and said, Dad, why am I gonna work for $11 an hour when I can make my own money at home in my flip-flops? The way he wanted to go to graduation. He was gonna come here in shorts and flip-flops and t-shirts. He's a shorts and flip-flop guy. He wants to work on his own. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
You make me proud. Pop on something like that. Break that.
Is there enough of the sentimental stuff? Put some hip hop on.
It's just food music, food music.
Well, all right.